Aston Villa then. So, just to make you aware, this is a sort of a transfer roundup up until the current date. There is over a month to go. We're only on the 23rd of July on a Thursday. So, this is very much just a roundup of what they've done so far. There may be more things going on, which we'll cover in separate videos in the future. But we're looking at Aston Villa today. We've already looked at Arsenal. Links will be in the description. In fact, all the teams, they're there. They're basically there for you to go and check out. We're having a bit of a topic discussion. We're going to get things cracking between us guys. I want a real discussion in the chat, in the comment section. Who do you think Aston Villa need to sign? Who do you think they need to sell? Is there anyone that you think that they might be signing? I've obviously seen quite a few rumours that have been going on for all the different teams. But like I said, all teams and the links are in the description as to the chat and what's been going on. But today we're going to look at Aston Villa. Well, now we're going to look at Aston Villa. We'll start off with the outs. There will be separate videos covering some of the bigger transfers. Obviously going around all around Europe. So some of the bigger names. Stay tuned for more detailed videos about them. But we'll start with the outs for Aston Villa. So we've got Fabian Delph, who's gone to Man City for £8 million. This was a funny one. He said he was staying and then he left. I'm guessing Man City have whacked a big fat cheque in front of him. That's my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to replace him? Obviously, they haven't bought anyone as of yet for that position, but let me know what you think. So, Shay Given then, he's gone to Stoke on a free. This one, I personally believe, I know Shay Given was on a lot of money. Depending on what sort of contract Stoke have got him on for, they could have offered him a new deal because he was out of contract. But Shay Given's still a good goalkeeper. He might be old, but for a backup goalkeeper, you can't go wrong. I mean, they haven't got the best of goalkeeper anyway. So, I mean, Brad Guzan is a little bit clumsy, but he has had a good couple of seasons. But for Shay Given to be able to come into your team, it's never a bad thing. There are a lot of worse keepers out there. So I was quite shocked actually to see them let him go to Stoke. Why not just give him a one-year deal and then reevaluate at the end of the season? I don't know, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Then we have Darren Bent. He's gone to Derby County. I massively agree that this deal has been done. He was on a hell of a lot of money. I've read reports that he was on about 60 to 70k, not including his appearance fees and his goal fees as well, his goal bonuses as well. So an awful lot of money for Aston Villa to be spending on a player that, to be honest with you, was not that great since he joined. It seems like he is past his peak of his career, which was back in the days of maybe Sunderland and Tottenham, where he was scoring an awful lot of goals. So yeah, I think that's good business. He's gone to Derby County on a free. Could be good business for Derby if they manage to get a smaller deal, smaller contract. That's going to be quite a good buy for them. Obviously at Championship level, maybe Darren Bent can hit the road running, but free transfer to Derby County, get him off the wage bill. I think that's a good move for Aston Villa. A couple of lesser players that have moved as well that will quickly, some of the younger players. Ender Stevens has gone to Portsmouth on a free. Considering the level that Aston Villa are, it sounds like it could be a good deal for Portsmouth. Who else have we got? Matthew Lowton, the right back. He's gone to Burnley on an undisclosed fee. I'd imagine that is to replace Kieran Trippier, who's gone to Tottenham in the window, which we'll be covering Tottenham in the future. But Burnley obviously being relegated, they're not going to be able to sign the likes and the equivalent of the level that Trippier was at. So yeah, Matt Lowton's gone over to Burnley. That could be a good signing for Burnley actually. His undisclosed fee is not completely covered, but yeah, Matt Lowton, I think that's they do. Obviously, the signing they've brought in to replace him, which we'll come on to in a second, is a real good signing for them and on a free transfer, so not bad business at all by Aston Villa. So I actually agree with the Matt Lowton deal. He's now moved, obviously, as I said, to Burnley. Graham Burke, one of the younger players as well, he has now gone to Notts County on a free. Then you've got Yakuba Silla, who never really sort of kicked off and hit his career running, to be honest with you, at Aston Villa. He's gone to Rennes in France on an undisclosed fee. Then you have Antonio Luna, similar to Silla, never really got going in the Premier League. He's gone to Eibar. Another Derby County move, we've got Andreas Weimann. It's quite a funny one, this one. He seemed to do well whenever I've seen him play for Aston Villa. Let me know, Aston Villa fans, what you think. Are you happy to let him go? Would you have rather kept him? But he's gone to Derby County on an undisclosed fee, so I'm not sure exactly what the fee is for him. I just think that Aston Villa really need to obviously improve their options and as to what's going on. But I think they're going to struggle because some of the players that have left, they haven't quite replaced as of yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But we'll move on. Sorry, one more that's just latest news, exclusive that's come in. Benteke has also gone to Liverpool for £32.5 million. Aston Villa fans, you must be laughing because that is a huge, huge fee. Once upon a time, I think you could have got a Ronaldinho for that sort of price, a Zidane. I know, like, obviously money's a lot different now, but that's an awful lot of money for a striker. But the Benteke remove will be covered in another video, like I said, so stay tuned for that. But we'll look in the ins. We'll look at the ins. So Scott Sinclair, then, he's joined on a permanent deal now. They actually had a clause, a future agreement in place for Scott Sinclair to join permanently. He's joining an undisclosed fee. I think it's in the region of about £2.3 to £3 million. English, which is good. He obviously has come from Man City. Never really kicked off at Man City. Was a bit of he just sat on the bench most of the time. Had a couple of injury issues as well. So if they can keep him fit, I think that could be good business because I used to rate Scott Sinclair, especially when he was at Chelsea. The replacement for Matt Lowton, a very, very good one again if they can keep him fit. Micah Richards, more business with Man City. They've been quite a few deals to and from Man City by the sounds of it. But yeah, he's coming a free transfer. English, once upon a time, was in the England team at right back, the #1 choice. He went on loan to Fiorentina to get game time, obviously with Zabaleta doing so well at right back. Micah Richards couldn't get a look in. He's now moved permanently to Aston Villa, and I think this is probably the best business they've done of the season so far, trusting they can keep him injury-free. Jordan Amavi, he's joined from Nice for an undisclosed fee, and Idrissa Gueye has come from Lille, another French player from the French league. He's come on an undisclosed fee. It sounds like he's probably going to be a replacement maybe for Benteke in the long run. There's rumours that they're in for Adebayor and they're trying to agree a deal for Adebayor. So we'll have to see. Sorry, not Benteke. Idrissa Gueye probably would be a replacement for possibly for Fabian Delph, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, there's rumours that they're trying to agree a deal for Adebayor, who's sat on the bench at the minute at Tottenham with the likes of Harry Kane doing so well, obviously. Just thinking about their squad, some of the players that they have that they could maybe look to sell. Joe Cole, I don't know what the scenario is there. I thought he was he'd left. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm not too sure. They've got obviously Alan Hutton will probably be the backup choice to Micah Richards that's come in as well. They've got quite a big team actually, Aston Villa. I personally think they need a bit of a clear out, if I'm completely honest. Obviously Ron Vlaar is out of contract at the moment. I don't know whether they are trying to agree a new deal with him at the moment, but other teams can speak to Ron Vlaar if they wanted to. Obviously the captain of the club as well. You would have thought they would have tried to keep hold of him. But yeah, they've got obviously Agbonlahor still there. It does sound like they need to buy another winger. I know that Scott Sinclair's come in, but Vyman's gone. I just think the big one really is Benteke. I think they're going to miss Benteke. They've lost some big players. They've lost essentially almost a spine. Given's gone in goal. I know he's only back up, but they've got Gujan as their main choice. It sounds like Ron Vlaar might be leaving. Whether they get a new deal sorted for him, I don't know. Obviously, being the captain doesn't help. Then you have Fabian Delph in the middle, and then you have Benteke up top. So it's a real sort of key spine that they're essentially they need to replace. They really do. They need to get some bigger names in, especially with that Benteke money. They do need to spend. Can Sherwood keep them up? I don't know. I think they're going to struggle unless they spend, like I said, a bit of money. Some of their best players have left. That's what you really have to think about. Obviously there's good things to come from Jack Grealish. I'm expecting good things from him. Hopefully he can get his creativity can improve them. They've got Mark Bunn that's coming for Given in goal. So we'll have to see how they get on. But let me know what you think. What's going to happen with Aston Villa? Are they going to get relegated? Are they going to stay up? Are they going to struggle? Do you think they're going to sign players? Do you think Adebayor will come? Do you reckon they can afford him? Who do you think else they'll sign? What do you think they'll spend the Benteke money on, if they spend it at all? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Get the debate going. This is what this video is mainly for. Also, don't forget to check out the other teams. Get the debate going on them videos as well. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you either on one of the other teams or in another video very, very shortly.